Spirituality Authentically, Recognizing the Creator. Second edition. By Aviva Par Des. Copyright 2018 Aviva Par Des. Second edition, February 018. All rights reserved. Audio. Dedication. With grateful thanks to God, Creator of the universe, who is connected to all people through His laws, which He gave to be followed carefully and with respect. 1. Beginning to understand. You will notice that in this book there are some rhyming verses. This, however, is not a poetry book. What a contradiction, you think? Not so, as poetry focuses more on emotions, while this book focuses on facts and reality rather than on speculation, subjective fancies, fantasies, or on eloquently embroidered elaborations of human yearnings. This book is concerned with making more easily digestible those things that are indispensable to life, that many might find awkward or distant if written in prose, but which may be made more accessible, if enhanced with some rhyme. The aim of these verses is to teach the student reader about the open secret that is the real test of every person's life, and a test for all humankind, in every generation, day in day out, throughout their lives. The secret is open because everything we experience points to it, and it is a secret, because it can be so very confusing, if it is not approached calmly and with humble logic. The reader is encouraged to see the light and intent of these verses, and delve into their meaning, until they have mastered the 7 Noahide Laws, which are elaborated upon here, and which are not the 10 Commandments. The 7 Noahide Laws is the true authentic belief for righteous Gentiles, non-Jewish people, that is not maintained through nor associated with any place of worship, nor connected with any religious practices, and which may never be linked to any religion, nor with any other religious practice, or practices, nor with their texts, customs, prayers, their dress, nor with any of their paraphernalia. Recognizing the Creator and His exclusivity is the only motivation for these verses and explanations. This is the ongoing most significant trend, superseding any other trend ever. This is the vitality that mankind seeks, but is often diverted from it by misleading thoughts and desires or by lack of education. God is one. God is indivisible and not a fraction. This is the message here. There is only one God, connected to all people, through the way that God chose and in a way God desires. And God's desire for non-Jewish people is that they follow the 7 Noahide Laws exclusively. It is forbidden by the 7 Noahide Laws, to taste, or inquire into, to learn, or to teach, any other philosophy other than the 7 Noahide Laws. This is a very broad all-encompassing restriction, but all would surely agree, that anything other than the truth, is immaterial and worthless, apart from its being despised by God. In the case of all philosophies, sects, and religions, opposing the Creator God, as He has presented Himself to be, in Bereshis, Hebrew, in the beginning, Genesis, those ideologies are completely banned by God, from investigation or from comparative studies, either for a short period, or for extended study, irrespective of the reason for wishing to do so. Therefore universities and all schools are lovingly restricted to the truth of the 7 Noahide Laws. Many people, billions, are without the vital education of the 7 Noahide Laws, given by God, to Noah and his sons, which properly guide all man's thoughts and actions. The uneducated are left to drift in life, guessing, and, often mistaking, which, in fact, is the correct path to follow. The history of Noah is recounted in Bereshis, Genesis 6.9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, he was perfect in his generations, Noah walked with God. The birth of Noah and his sons is written in Genesis, Bereshis 5:28-29. And Lamech lived 182 years, and he begot a son. And he named him Noah, saying, This one will give us rest from our work, and from the toil of our hands, from the ground, which God has cursed. And in Genesis, Bereshit 5.32. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The entire original, and authentic recounting of God's commands to Noah, to build the ark, that withstood the flood waters is in Genesis, Bereshit. Here, in this modest book, in prose and in poetry, the absolute, enduring, immutable universal truth, of the laws from God, given by him to Noah, and his sons, is retold and elaborated upon.